Hey everybody, welcome back to ArrrCee, where we're trying to keep good games alive. This is ArrrCee, and today we are checking out Riptide GP Renegade on the Nintendo Switch. For those of you who have been pining for the days of Wave Race, pine no more, for you have a game that you could probably play and enjoy just as much as you enjoyed Wave Race all those years ago. But yeah, Riptide, as you can see, this is a crazy little, jet moto wave race style, jet ski racing game. And to be quite honest, I'm not too far into it, but I am having a blast with it. I'm always a little bit biased when it comes to racing games. I watch myself there. I absolutely love racing games. Oh man, watch out for the cop there. Bumping into him there. But yeah, from Burnout to Wave Race to Mario Kart to Dirt, the Dirt series. I really like racing games, and always have. So whenever I have the chance to play one, I'm always happy. But I am very much impressed with this game, and I'll tell you a few reasons why. One is because it runs really, really good on the Switch. Whether you're in docked mode or playing it portably, the game looks and runs really, really well. The other reason is that the game only costs $10 on the eShop. So if you go on the Nintendo eShop, search for it, go to buy it, it's only a $10 game. And I was shocked by that, because this game, it's really well made. I guess originally this was released for... Oh man, I gotta get away from these cops, they're trying to take me out. But I guess this was originally released last year, in 2016, for the Xbox One, for PC, pretty much every other console. And they decided to bring it over to the Switch. And I don't have a comparison, to be fair. Oh man, we did not do very good this race. But we unlocked a new decal. So I don't have a basis of comparison for this versus the Xbox One or the PC version. But what I will say is that this runs really, really good on the Switch, and it looks really good. And I played a few races of it portably, and not only does it look good, but it runs really well portably too. So yeah, you can see we got 6th place out of 8 here, so we did not do too well. Where we're at in the game right now is I just finished the first tier of races, and I'm going to show you all the races that are available in here, because you get a lot of game for $10 here. Yeah, 6 out of 8, not great. But we did get a decal. When you finish a race, it basically gives you a money amount, and you couldn't see it there, it was really, really quick, but you actually gain experience too, and you gain levels, so you can actually learn different skills. We're going to go into the Learn Skill menu here, just so you can take a look at this. But there's a lot of customization here too, whether it's your player or your jet ski, whatever it is that you're upgrading. There's a lot of different things you can do, and you have different tiers of skills you can learn too. So you start at level 1. You have all of these different tricks at your disposal. As you can see in that race I was just in, you hit a few jumps, and you do these button combinations with your sticks. So the up arrow for bar hop here, the up arrow on the left is for your control stick on the left, and on the right is for the one on the right. So if you hit both sticks up at the same time while you're in the air, you'll do a bar hop. Same if you do it backwards, you do the Superman. Can, side to side. But as you can see, as you move up here, we've unlocked these top 3 for gaining the next, or the last few levels at level 2. And there's a bunch of other tricks that you can do here too. Now I'm assuming the harder the trick, the more boost you can get, because that's the only way to get boost in this game, is to do tricks. And I actually have not unlocked any of these yet, because I'm still getting kind of comfortable with doing the tricks. You sort of have to time them really, really well, and actually memorizing the tracks is really good too, because you know where big jumps are going to be for you to do certain tricks. But we got a bunch of new stuff here in level 5, so let's get something new here. So we get a boost bonus too. I guess when you do a stunt, you get boost. This will give you another 0.5 second of boost. From level 2, I got a 0.25 second, so we're almost reaching the full second of extra boost point here with our upgrades. So let's go with that. But we can see that there's a bunch of other tricks here too. Like, look how much error you had to do this one, because it gives you an idea of how much space he needs to do this. The Death Wish. Orbital. So as you can see, yeah, there's all kinds of really cool, crazy tricks you can get. And even as you get further here, too, there's more of them. Look at the log roll as he runs across the thing. That's really funny. Dynamite. But as you can see, it tops out at level 15 here. We've only just reached level 5. And let's go back here to the main menu here. I just kind of want to show you how much you have here. So I've already gotten all 12 stars that are in this one, but this particular one had 4 different races in it. And I shouldn't say races, it had 4 different events, because there are a lot of different things to do in this game besides just racing. So you have racing, you have slalom, just like skiing, you have to go back and forth between the different arrows, and we'll definitely check one of those out so you can see what it's like. One of the other ones that I actually really like is elimination, where, for those of you who remember playing this in other racing games, you want to try to stay in first place all that you can, because if you're in last place when it comes up to, basically a countdown keeps counting down, and if you're in last place, it eliminates you. And it does this for all 8 places of characters. Well, I guess we'll say for the 7 that are behind first place. But I find that one to be a lot of fun. I like elimination in this one. And of course you have boss fights too. When you get further through, you actually have boss fights that you can play through here, where you have to race one-on-one against whoever the boss is. And we've actually unlocked this guy as a rider, so we're going to check him out in a moment here before we jump into some other stuff here. When you unlock, when you finish the boss, you unlock other races here, which is what I was just doing. I raced this one and I did absolutely terribly. I'm assuming that the cup that you unlock after a boss, these are probably more difficult. And they obviously are, because as you go up on the tier, if you look below the icons that I have selected here with a dead beef boss fight, if you look below, there's a little progress bar. And you see this this Quicksilver cup is represented by a star here. But as you go, you can see the color changes. So we're in the yellow right now. Then we're in sort of a yellowy orange. Then you move here and you're in orange, all the way to the point where you get to dark red, which these are obviously going to be the really hard things that you have to get through. Now, what is cool is you notice that since I didn't do well in that race that I was in, the game still gave me something. So you're always going to earn money or earn a little bit of experience no matter how well you do, which is really cool, because if you feel like you're not doing really, really well and it's because you don't have enough money or you don't have a good enough jet ski to get through whatever you're doing, you can always go in. You can go back into races that you've already done before, or ones that maybe you didn't do quite so well in, because you can see here I only got 6 of the 12 stars here. Like this one, I could re-race this one and try to get first, and try to earn more money to upgrade my jet ski. So there's actually a lot to this game, and that's what I was really shocked by, that this was only a $10 game. So you're getting a lot for what you're paying for, I feel like. As you could see, like, there are just a ton of races and cups to compete in here. So when I first saw this, I was like, this has to be a $15 game for how good it runs, maybe a $20 game for how good it runs and how much stuff there is to do. This has to be more expensive, but when I saw it was 10, I was like, wow. Very, very surprised by that. Alright, we're going to check out the Unicorn base here and do another typical race. But before we do that, we're actually going to switch our rider. So we've been playing with this Impact guy. He was teamed up with this person named Poison here. She is sort of the female version of Impact. We just unlocked Dead Beef, who is like this robot racer here. You can see, depending on which racer you pick, it really doesn't matter because your stats on the left side don't change. So we'll pick Dead Beef, and we actually got a new Hydrojet too, which is the one Dead Beef comes with. We might check that out in a moment. But with this Hydrojet that we have selected right now, if we go to Learn Skills, or I'm sorry, not Learn Skills. Where is the? There it is. Upgrade. Learn Skills is for the racer, which we've already done. You can see we have 5,000 in cash here to spend on this particular jet ski right here. And you can customize it and everything. Let me see. Should we stick with that one, or should we go with this one? Let's take a look at the skills. No, this one has a lot more... Yeah, this one has a lot more room for improvement. So maybe we'll just start upgrading this one now. Alright, so let's do acceleration, let's do top speed, and we don't have enough for anything else, but that's okay. What we're going to do now, though, is I want to show you guys how to customize your stuff, which I think is really, really cool. So you're going to start with a jet ski and a guy with a predetermined decal and colors and everything like this. But you can actually go through all the colors here, and you can pick and make him as dark and cool looking as you want. Actually, this guy looks really cool the way he is. What else can we do with the red? Let's see, spin it around to look this way. There we go. The blue and orange looks pretty cool. Green-orange looks cool. I really like that look. Let's stick with that one. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, you could do like a full pink rider if you want, you know, which is pretty fun. You know, instead, let's just go with like something really crazy here. Something I wouldn't ordinarily color my guy to do. Look at this. Now, this is the 80s fluorescent robot here. Alright, so you see the decal is represented by a light bulb here. If we select the decal button here, we can go in here, and there's a few new ones that we've unlocked. So we could do the light bulb that we just got. We can do a cup of coffee. We can do a peppermint candy, it looks like. We can do flames. Dynamite is flaming skull. Let's do the flaming skull for all of our Doom fans out there. It looks like the lost soul. Looks pretty cool. So we'll go with that guy. And of course you can go with a number too. You can pick whatever number you want, and it will color it as such. What do we want to go with today? How about a good old 99? Why not? Just for fun. And so we have all our changes there. That's what our character now looks like, and now we're ready to start a new race with our crazy colors. Pretty fun though, with all the customization and stuff in here. I was really shocked to see all this stuff in here. Lately, the Switch has been sort of bombarded by a lot of, you know, just shovelware, for lack of a better term. But there's there's a lot of great games on there, but there's been quite a few bad games that have been added on there too. So it's been kind of hard to know like what it is that, you know, you should be playing. As far as I could tell right now with Riptide GP here, this is a game you're going to want to play. If you're a racing fan, you miss Wave Race, you're going to want to play this and get into it. So you can see we're being talked to by Viper here, who is going to be the new boss of this round of races here. And they kind of, you know, talk trash to you before you start every race here. And Dead Beef is kind of talking to Viper here, like, even though she's being totally mean to him, he's just saying, like, let me introduce you to my new race crew, headed by Impact, or GP, as you say. And I'm assuming if you have Impact or Poison selected here, the voice, or the dialogue would probably be a bit different, which is kind of cool, depending on who you're playing as. Look, Rust Bucket. That's rude. Alright, let's blast through that. Let's blast through this race. Let's see if we can at least get third. So to progress, you at least need to get third place. If you want to get to the further races, that's what you gotta do. And wow, this, wow. I could just immediately tell a difference from the old jet ski to this new one. This one immediately already just feels faster. And hopefully we'll make some good money in these races here. We can upgrade this thing before we go. Try to get another couple levels before we end this video, maybe. Maybe at least one more level. Now the other thing too that I noticed is that there's a good variety of levels in this. I thought that maybe they would just like keep reusing you know, a lot of the levels that are in here, and they do reuse a few of them, but it's mostly so that way they get like maybe 1 or 2 races in it, and then, you know, in elimination. There we go, you can get on the grind post here. Boom. You can do tricks on those grind posts, but I'm still trying to time those correctly. Oh my god, where am I going? Here we go. Oh my god, there's like battleships and stuff. Hey, look at this, you could do jumps off of them. This is cool, I haven't seen this yet. Oh, spin around. I've lost my place. Trying to do jumps here. Oh, that did not work out, but luckily we have a boost and try to catch up here. If we can at least get third place, we'll be okay. Oh, see, that was a really bad move there. I thought I was going to get a little bit more air off of that wave, and I kind of flubbed it. So now we're almost in last place. So this is where something that I consider a blessing and a curse, which is how long the races are. I love that the races in this game are really quick, especially elimination. Elimination, you could usually play one in about a minute. I love how quick it is because, you know, sometimes you play a racing game and the races take forever, and if you lose, you just feel like you're wasting your time. I absolutely hate that. It's one of my biggest pet peeves in racing games. However, with this game, all the races, everything are super quick, so even if you lose, you're still gaining money, you're still gaining experience, And restarting doesn't feel like as big a deal, you know? There we go. We got a little boost there. Alright, we're going to ignore this stuff here. We're just going to kind of breeze past. See, right there would have been a really good moment for a jump. But I don't think we're going to be able to get close enough here to third place. We might be just far enough away. Yeah. We might make fourth. Yeah, we just got fourth. She says that. She's still trash-talking me there. You see that? But as we continue, see, no star, but we did get 800 in reward. We get a little bit of experience, but we are going to play this again. Let's see if we can get through this one. I know we can. I just made a really big boo-boo there by falling down. Alright. I don't really need to go through all this again. Just pedal through this as quick as we can. Here we go. I love how the robot character, you can see his legs kind of like, you know, as you turn here, you can see his legs sort of like dangling off. Like you're at this upcoming turn, you just see his leg like, woo! It's really funny. Try to get a little bit of distance here. Hey, get out of here, copper. Now, these cops are somewhat new. The past two races that I've played for this video here, I've noticed cops. But what's interesting is, like, there haven't been any cops at all until this moment here. So that's pretty interesting. So no cops in the first cup. I don't know if he's just, like, sort of leading the way, or if he's actually trying to stop me from progressing. I really don't know. He's really annoying, though. Just bumped me in the way like that. We're doing pretty good this round, though. One cool thing you can do that, you know, you can do in most racing games, but works really well in this, you can hit the right trigger, and you can look behind you as you're racing. I haven't used it a whole lot. Haven't really needed to. Oh my god! You just destroyed that thing! I love that there's got to be some kind of sub-story going on here where there's like a battle taking place while we're racing. It's super cool. You don't get to see that kind of stuff very much in racing games, do you? Screw off, dude. There we go. That was a big jump. Good moment for a move there. Use our boost. We're gonna be able to jump right into first place here, no problem. There you go. Like most racing games, sometimes it just takes one time to learn, you know, the level a bit, and then boom, you're able to kind of just take first place without much effort, you know. Not 100% total garbage. Well, I got first place. Come on. Don't waste my time with wannabes. Show me why I should care. All right. So we'll get the grand prize here, money and experience, and 3 stars. And we will continue on. Alright, let's see, what is the next one? The next one, oh, it's Freestyle. Okay, so this is new. This is something I actually haven't done yet, so let's check it out. And then I think after this we'll go check out an elimination. So like I said, I think those are my favorite, but we're going to check out Freestyle here and see what I think of this. Alright, maybe you can race a little, but can you stunt? This event, you get points for whatever moves you can pull off. Variety counts, don't bore us with the same trick over and over. Okay, so this is where I actually got to use my skills to use different jumps. Let's do it. I did not see what I gotta get to get first place, but that's okay. We gotta get familiar with what we're doing here anyway. Alright, so the first one I can do... Boom, bar hop. Alright. Get 100 points for that. Superman, 200. I think they put a few more jumps out here for you to jump onto if this is supposed to be freestyle, right? There we go. Backflip. Oh! I'm gonna be a little late on that one. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't die there. That's a can-can. Oh, here we go. Here's a new jump. Different can-can. Use the boost. Oh, didn't get one off in time. That's okay. So we got 4th. Wow. I don't know how... Maybe you gotta, like, try to sneak in more tricks in one jump, I guess? I guess I'll try it out. Because we're gonna retry this one more time. Oops, my mistake there. I meant to restart it. Here we go. Alright, we'll blast past this again. Let's do it again. So this particular race is one that was in the original cup. So they're just reusing it here to do a freestyle with, which is totally fine with me. If you're using it for, like, you know, for new modes and stuff like that, I'm usually okay with that. Alright, you're not going to get much more of a jump off of that. Yeah, see there was... I tried doing a can-can the other way and it just did not work out. So what else do I have to do the tricks a little bit faster, get more points? Maybe I just gotta keep unlocking better tricks, right? Spin. Okay, we got that one. Got that one. Oh, that's something. Yeah, we're not going to make it again. Okay, well, for some odd reason, that's all I can get with that one, so... But we did hit level 6, it would seem, so let's go upgrade a bit, see what we can do. Maybe we can learn a new... maybe we'll learn a new jump, give it one more shot here before we go check out Elimination. If not, it's something I'm going to have to learn more about as we go. Alright, so we got... Let's just get the first one. We got Rockstar. So that should be double the points right there. 2 ups. Up, up. Instead of 100, we should get 200. If my math serves me. Now, the other thing I wonder, too, is because it's freestyle, if I have to actually follow this like a race, or if I can just turn around and keep doing tricks off of the same circle area, which that's what I'm going to try right now. So if we go this way... Okay, we got that ability. Okay, it wants me to go that way. But can I just go backwards? Whoops. Oh no. Oh yeah, it did count it. Okay, cool. I'll just keep doing this then. That's the Rockstar one. Boom, that put us up to 400 already. And we got a ton of boost. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit the boost. Oh boy. That's the Rockstar again. Still not going to be enough points to really do much. So I'm going to have to research that a bit more to see, you know, what it is that I got to do to get through that stuff. There must be some special thing you got to do there, and I don't know why I'm not getting the points for it, but that's okay. I'll figure that out another time. There's got to be something stupid I'm not seeing, or rather, I'm probably doing something stupid is what I mean. All right, let's hit back here. Let's go check out an elimination. What do we got here? What's an elimination? Okay, we got 1 star in this one. We could probably do better here. But before we do that, let's upgrade our jet ski. What haven't we upgraded? Okay, handling's probably important. Let's get another boost. We'll do top speed. And okay. So yeah, and earlier I know that I was saying like, oh yeah, you can only get up to 15, but look how many things that you have to unlock here. That's a ton of different levels. Like if you were to unlock every single trick in this game, man, that's a that's a lot of level gains you got to get all that stuff. Very interesting. All right, let's give elimination a shot here. See if we can get a better score than we got last time. Got Dead Beef telling Dead Beef how to do this. Here we go. Woo! So you can see there is a timer in the top right that is now counting down. So the person in 8th place is they're the person that's going to be eliminated here shortly. So there you go. He's been eliminated, and we are still killing it here. So I'm in 3rd place, which is a good place to be, but we want to be in 2nd or 1st to get a higher score. So I'm going to boost right here. Do another trick here for some more boost. Oh man, that was a perfect landing. And I am now in 1st place. More boost. Use it up. Okay, we're down to 5 people. You can see the little mini-map in the top left, too, that the 2 orange blobs behind me, they're actually quite a ways away from me, so I might have a really good chance at getting a 1st on this one. So I've been sort of really talking up this game, and for good reason. I think it's a really good game for the price. But you might be wondering, you know, ArrrCee, are there any things about this game that you're not completely fond of? There is one thing that I think that this game really, really needs, and that is a bit more fanfare. Whenever you cross an area and you have 1 lap left, or if you get 1st place, or even when the round is starting, the race starts, you know, when the green comes up, there's next to no mention of it. There we go, we got a new decal, a crosshair. Oh, that's cool. I like the crosshair one. But we got 1st place, we now have 3 stars. But you notice that the race is really quiet, right? There's no announcer. There's no guy saying, like, go, or there's no sounds that really tell you when you've crossed the point of, like, starting a new lap. A lot of that stuff is missing. So the game really needs another layer of polish for fanfare and that kind of thing. I'm assuming, though, since this game has been out for over a year on other consoles, that this is just the end product here. But if I had to do anything with this game in the future, it would be that. What do we, another elimination here. And we got a new paint decal. Let's put that on. But yeah, like, even like, you know, if you look at a game like Mario Kart, for instance, the countdown to starting, when it shows you the 3 red lights and then a green, there's a beep, 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 boop. That's when you know, oh, it's time to go. And then you start racing. This definitely needs a lot of that context, you know, those contextual sounds and stuff in here to kind of make it a little bit more polished feeling, you know. And when you're crossing the lap line to start a 2nd lap or whatever, it would be great if there was just a guide to pop in that just says, you know, oh, lap 2, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, you don't think about it, but that stuff really does add a lot to the game when you're playing it, and when it's missing, that's when you really notice it. Now, I don't think it's the biggest deal in this game, but it's definitely one of the things that makes this game feel more like a budget title. And I guess it being $10, it is probably considered a budget title. But if they were to add those sounds to it, it would just add another layer of polish over to it that I think people would really, really, swoon over the game a bit more if that was in there. All right, let's apply this crosshair now that we have a target on our backs. And let's see, I'm just gonna start this elimination here, and we'll go out with this one here. But yeah, like I was saying here, Riptide GP Renegade, definitely worth your $10 on the Switch. Really fun game. There's a ton to do. If you love racing, it's one of those games where you're just going to have a ton of racing to do. The variety in modes really surprised me. I think it's great that you have so many different ways to play the game. Obviously, I need to learn a bit more about the freestyle mode and learn how to do the tricks and earn points a bit better. But that's a good thing. You know, it's a good thing that a game has modes that it introduces later on, and you know, you still have to kind of get the learning curve under your belt there to get better at it. I consider that a very good thing. The amount of customization, I think, is really strong for this game, and I think it's great that you're able to level up and you know, unlock new things for your character to do. There's just so much to it for $10. I can't say no to this game. But there you go, everybody. That is Riptide GP Renegade on the Switch. Definitely recommended for me. And I'll see you all next time on GGRC.